Hi, I'm Kimberly Wilhelms, and this is my audience. Blog and book author, advocate for peace and education, Nobel Prize nominee, and target for death by the Taliban. Few adults have reached such notoriety or impacted the world in such a way, but I'm not talking about an adult today. I'm referring to Malala Yousafzai. She is a 16-year-old girl from Swat Valley, Pakistan. Who was Malala? Well, she was born July 12, 1997. Her father was a community leader, a school director, and a poet. Her mom was a stay-at-home mom, and then later they had 2 boys. They were from a poor family, so poor that when she was born, they could not afford a doctor or a midwife. Her dad got the neighbor, and together they delivered Malala. Malala stated in her book that when her dad looked at her, he called her Johnny Nu, which is Persian for soulmate. On the Jon Stewart Daily Show, she stated that people commiserated with my mother, and nobody congratulated my father. It's a gloomy day when a daughter is born. The role of daughters is to cook and clean, and hopefully grow up to be obedient wives that produce sons for their husbands. Not something that we think about here. But she had remarkable parents who insisted on her education, and in 2009 she began blogging for the BBC. She spoke up for girls having an education in schools, which was, at the time, the Taliban had forbidden. A documentary was made and she was featured, and because of it she was nominated for the Children's Peace Prize, and she won Pakistan's first National Peace Prize, which now bears her name. Her words and life did not go unnoticed by the Taliban. On October 9, 2012, she was taking the 5-minute bus ride from her school to her home when 2 men stopped her bus. The first one talking with the bus driver at the front, while the second one at the back asked, "Which one of you is Malala?" None of the girls on the bus said a word. A couple did look at her, and Malala was the only one whose face was uncovered. At which point, he pulled out his Colt .45 and shot 3 times point blank and towards her face. She was hit the first time at the eye socket, which went out. One of the bullets hit one friend, another hit another as they went through Malala's body. She collapsed in her best friend's lap, who held on to her until they were able to get her into a hospital. She went through multitude of surgeries and medical procedures. She was in an induced coma, and really, at the beginning, nobody felt that she would live. But she did live, and on February 4th, 2013, Dr. White, her doctor, said there was no long-lasting brain injury and there was no further surgeries needed. So this continued to start her amazing 16th year. Bullets could not stop her, and she was on fire. Her goal in life was to speak for education for every child in every corner of the world. She won the Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought by the European Council. As I've already stated, she was a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. On her 16th birthday, instead of a Sweet 16 party, she spoke to the United Nations, and it was announced that it was Malala Day. She had an audience with the Queen where she spoke about education. She met with President and Mrs. Obama in the Oval Office and again spoke about education and peace and the use of drones. And just recently, she was Glamorous Woman of the Year. Malala was fighting for the rights of girls to have an education at an early age. A bullet designed to kill her could not stop her. She was propelled into the limelight, and she has fought a good fight. She stands as an example of what one person, no matter how insignificant, can make a change. And I'd like to end with Malala's words to our president. If you had a Talib, then there would be no difference between you and the Talib. You must not threaten others with cruelty. You must fight others with peace and through dialogue and through education. Thank you for your time.